Livestock Media Plus highlight show. It's been a whirlwind for day number 5. A lot continues still in the evening hours here with the Canadian Cowboys Association Rodeo. But as we recap some of the highlights throughout the day today, we take focus on what happened with a Hereford breed. Here's a look.
Agribition is recognized as probably the premier show in North America as far as the quality of cattle, and it's a chance for purebred breeders to bring the best of the best and compete. As far as the Hereford breed themselves go, they're the oldest breed in Canada. They're still one of the largest breeds, and they are known as one of the feed-efficient breeds. They have carcass traits, and as far as crossbreeding, I think it's hard to beat a Hereford cross animal. There was approximately 270 head in the barn, consisting of both horned and polled cattle. Well, traffic's been excellent in the Hereford barn. Started off 2 days before the show. You could tell that there was excitement building in the barn, and it's just been tremendous. I think that the Hereford breeders themselves should be proud with what they brought out to the show this year. Some of the classes are the most exciting classes that I've seen in the ring in a long time. The quality of cattle keeps improving in every year that the breeders show up here. I don't know the first time I came. I've been involved in the Hereford breed now for 30 years, well, close to 40 years actually, and probably been coming to Agribition for 25 of those years. Sometimes displaying, sometimes just watching, but always participating in some manner.
Hello, it's Rusty Dean with the Livestock Media Plus highlight show. And as we talk all week long about cattle and horses, sheep and goats, we forgot to mention that there's a lot to see besides the barns here at the 43rd Annual Canadian Western Agribition. They have hundreds of exhibits, from steam cleaners to kitchen utensils, and as you can see, even tractors for the farmers that are coming in the grain scene. So as you can see, we're going to take a look inside the trade show this afternoon.
You know, when I was first creating this business and when I first started it, I wanted to name it Hillbilly Goodness. But a lot of my friends were like, that's just not a good name, Andy. You know, maybe you should name it Rumors and Gossip. So that's why I named it Rumors and Gossip. But I'm a farm wife and mother, and I think Agribition's for everybody.
Agribition truly is for everybody. It's easy to forget among all the livestock that the trade show makes up a huge part of the Canadian Western Agribition.
Everybody. I mean, little kids to grandparents to, Vancouver, Ontario. It's quite a diverse crowd.
Actually, real well, and I have a bit of a variety. So I do oil rig pictures, and I do a lot of children pictures, and it's surprising how many people that come through the show have some sort of a farm background. They may not do it themselves, but they have family, and so for the most part, I get some pretty positive response.
You can't completely escape agriculture's reach in the trade show. Exhibitors like Bernie Brown will make sure of that.
Well, it's a real big compliment because I try to make sure that I've got the muscles right and the animals doing something that people can recognize, and if they think it looks good, then I know I'm on the right track, and it's very flattering for sure.
When asked for exhibitor tips, Bernie and Andy had, at its core, similar advice.
Patience.
That's a good question. If I had a tip, what would it be? I guess be organized, have a lot of products, just have fun. You know, be yourself, let people in your booth, explain.
The trade show is one thing you can't view on Agribition's website. You need to be here to enjoy. And remember, there's something for everybody. For Livestock Media Plus at Agribition, I'm Christian Moulding.
Thanks for joining the Livestock Media Plus highlights show, and of course we continue with our coverage of the Canadian Western Agribition, and it was a very busy day, not only for the cattle, we mentioned the Hereford breed, but also for the ranch horses. There was a ranch horse prospect sale that went on earlier today, and of course the elite and the best are premiering right here at the Canadian Western Agribition. Take a look.
I guess I've probably come over the last 15 years. I wouldn't have come every year, but darn close to it. It's just a good place in Western Canada to come market your ranch horses if you have some. Gives us an opportunity to come somewhere to show them and sell them.
The last large horse event outside of rodeo wrapped up on day 5 of Agribition with the Ranch Horse Show and Sale.
Some of them will go for ranch horses, some of them will go on to competition horses. There's all kinds of different avenues they could go to. All the ranch horses in the competition, I think, are from 4 years on to, I think, 15 or something's the cutoff years of age. But some of the 4 and 5 year olds have had a lot of riding on them. You know, they've been rode since they're 2 or 3 year olds, and some of the older horses have had lots of ranch work, and, you know, just depends on where they've been and what they've done.
The Ranch Horse Show is used by trainers to show off the best of their hard work to potential buyers.
I think it gives the buyers an opportunity to seeing horses in a competition or a scenario right from dragging a log, what they're going to do if they drag calves to a fire. You know, everything's supposed to be related back to ranch work, some aspect of it.
The horses at the show and sale range from 4 to 15 years old, with an age range just as wide among the trainers.
You know, it's a great place for agriculture aspect of it, or even the show point of it for young guys out of here. Like Dale and myself have both started here showing, and we've moved on and went elsewhere, lots of different places. And you've got young trainers coming up here that have an opportunity to come in their own hometown or home province, get somewhere to go show, get some experience, and hopefully they keep moving out into the industry, because the further we go out in the industry and the more places we go, the better it is for everybody. You know, there's some really good young guys coming up, and it's nice to see them come.
The results of the Ranch Horse Sale and Show can be found, of course, at agribition.com. For Livestock Media Plus at Agribition, I'm Christian Moulding.
It's Rusty Dean with a Livestock Media Plus highlight show, and we haven't left you disappointed in the last 4 days of the Canadian Western Agribition, and I'll tell you, day 5 was very exciting. But what about day 6? As we continue to cover what's happening for the next 48 hours, we're going to see the Beef Supreme Show, and this is going to be the top notch in the industry, premiering at the end of the week. It's all this build up, it's all this lead up, and we'll have the highlights coming up for you tomorrow, as well a few other surprises, so make sure you stay tuned.